is how we country down in the boondocks. This is how we country out in the sticks. Bonfires, mud tires, cowgirls, and cold beer. This is how we country, how we do this. Yeah, it's time to get your country on. Moving that dirt till it hurts, strike payday. Cash that check in a one-horse town. Punching that clock non-stop till the weekend. I soak the beer, throw the tailgates down.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, I've been trying not to post very much with no catches, and the way the weather's been. Sorry, I'm freezing. We went from 51 degrees. It's like 20, and we've got 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts today, and we got 8 or 10 inches of snow coming. So I'm shaking like crazy. I'm on my phone. I'm sorry. I don't have my GoPro with me. And this case, unfortunately, doesn't have anything on it that I can try to set up for you. So I apologize that I'm shaking here. But anyway, it's been a struggle. I have posted some of the videos just to keep you guys updated on the how bad it's been weather-wise, the ups and the downs, and the freeze and thaw, and 3.5 inches of rain, and then snow, and then melt, and then snow, and then melt, and then freeze again. And now we were at 51 degrees the other day. Day before yesterday, it was 38 yesterday, and today we're back in the frigid temps, and it's not going to be above the high 20s for the next extended period of time. We have no idea. It's going to be at least a couple weeks. So, but I got good news today. We have a catch. I wasn't able to connect on a cat during our regular cat season, which was very unfortunate, and I was kind of upset. I have a nuisance job down here that I'm doing for a guy he's got all kinds of livestock down here, and he's had coyotes and fox and raccoons and bobcats and whatever else, getting into them and tearing them up and whatnot. So I had sets in here on a nuisance job. We can do that as long as that's what we're doing. So let me spin you around here and give you a look. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I thought it was a male when I first approached it. I mean, you look at it and you would almost swear that that's a male, but it absolutely is just a huge female. I want to get a weight on her, but she is an absolutely huge female for the state of Vermont. I mean, look at the size of the paws on her. It's just unbelievable. She's got a broken canine that I thought was from the trap, but it's actually been broken for a while. There's a set of smaller tracks in here, so there was another. I'm so tickled to get this nuisance count. I got to get a hold of the game warden because we got to have them tagged anyways, regardless. But it's after season and it is a nuisance job, so I got to go through that process. But yeah, I can't even explain how tickled I am. And once I get her back and I'm warmed up and not shaking like a leaf because I'm frozen, we'll get a weight on her and go from there. But I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you guys sticking with me all season. I was really starting to question myself really bad multiple times on whether I even knew what I was doing, but there you go. God bless. Tight chains, and we'll see you guys soon. So again, here's my little Charlie Brown, or whatever you want to call it, elementary school type quick sketch. And I'm sorry to do this to you guys. When I go back down in and pull them traps, maybe I'll try to put a video up of the actual scene so you can get a really good feel and look at it. However, anyways, for now, so the property that the guy owns, this is his driveway, his house, and all the farm animals are over here. And it's literally just that driveway width until you hit the railroad tracks. There's a little dip in between. You got the railroad tracks, and then it drops down about 4 feet, maybe 5 feet. And there's a good sized little hollow in there, probably 40 feet, maybe 50 feet wide. And there's just a little like 2.5 foot or 3 foot creek that runs down through there. It kind of slinkies down through. And it's only six inches, 8 inches deep maybe, unless we get the melt off and the rain and everything, and then it rises up and it can be a couple feet deep, but it's typically on average it's only like six inches deep, and then it comes up the 4 or 5 feet or whatever it is there and crests up, and about 3 feet from where it crests over there's a downed log right there, and it's facing almost parallel with the railroad. We've had coyote tracks, fox tracks, raccoons, you name it in here. The cat had been more over towards this big river over here, which is from this log to that river is probably 50 yards. And it is a massive, it's one of the main rivers. But anyhow, we've had cat tracks going around this area, and I do have sets over there, but nothing was really doing anything with those sets. This one here, I anticipated at some point if a cat came through, anybody that knows anything about cats and logs, for some reason they can't hesitate to walk down these logs or up them, whichever way they're coming from. So what I did is I had this set up, there's that log, okay? And on the end of that log, tucked up underneath there about, I'd say 4 or 5 inches. And I had it's a step down dirt hole. It's about 2 or 3 inches deep to the trap. And then the hole itself goes down in 8 or 10 inches, and then it goes back in that 3 or 4 or 5, however many inches I'm in behind this. I can't remember. It's fairly deep. It's a good sized pocket in there because I wanted to really be able to bait it good for whatever come through. There was no flagging, none of that, because I didn't want to scare any canines off. The trap was right here. Obviously, I'd say that it was probably 8 inches back and an inch or so offset to the right. And that, judging from what that looked like from where that cat had come, he had actually walked down that log, jumped off this side, which the prevailing wind was this way, and come back around, and he actually was sniffing around there for a little while, and there was some tracks back out here, and she circled back. And then at some point in time, she decided she wanted to see what was in that hole, and the rest is history. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit more perspective on what that setup looked like and how close she was, proximity to the farm animals. And areas like this that aren't that big, I like to do multi-species sets so that, I have a shot at anything that comes through, especially when nuisance jobs and animals' livestock are in jeopardy. I don't want to miss any chances whatsoever on any of the animals that go through there. So anyway, that's a general rundown, and I apologize you had to look at a Mickey Mouse drawing here to see it, and I will try to get footage of it the next time I go out. But anyways, I wanted you guys to have a basically kind of like a bird's eye or whatever view of how I had that set up. And you see how they always, I don't know what it is, they like to travel the waterways and brushy areas and things like that. In our area anyways, they're always for some reason traveling through. I know they call it rabbitat. If you have good rabbitat, then you're probably going to have cats. I think, not that there isn't small game in here, I think it's more having to do with the fact that there was meals here to be had with the farm, and that I think that was what was drawing this specific cat in. Again, I'm very amazed that it was a female, and I will get a weight on that and then get back to you. But anyway, now that you've heard me ramble on because I'm overtired and I haven't slept, again, I hope you guys are safe and well and had a good New Year's. It's the 2nd today, and I hope you guys have a successful season, and I can't wait to see your guys' catches. I hope you share them, and go on Chasing Tails Adventures VT on Facebook. It's an open forum. You can post your catches and just have fun with it. Okay? All right, guys. Till the next time.